Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll look to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now this time they'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's third and 7. Man in motion is Smith. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Eagles.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and 1.
From the 20, here's second and a yard. Back to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll look to throw. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively, to be able to sustain that.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man in motion is Smith. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. This one is caught by Dotson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Barkley. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles extend their advantage to 13-0.
Vikings nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Heel it forward for maybe a yard. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be third down.
And 8 yards.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Deep short, deep short.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Moving to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nolan Smith. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
It is 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The open man is the tight end, Branson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run the toss with Bigsby. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Moving outside the pocket, he'll tuck it and take off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
I haven't seen a blocked field goal the whole damn season, and you blocked 2. That's crazy.
The block kick leads to a turnover on down.
Haven't seen him all year. Is that new from the update?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Me.
2nd and 11. To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Dotson will bring it back. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Javon Hargrave in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
He'll look to throw. sneak it in right side by Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
Let's go, man. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
That's Goddard in motion.
Let's go.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Vikings, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 19.
Now McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
On the toss, they'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete to Oliver. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This one caught by Felton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
On the set. Here we go, G. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Minnesota.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a designed run. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from an even 50 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3. He'll drop to throw. That one pulled in by Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Ready. Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Mark down at the 6.
Barkley on the handoff. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Third down and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got a man. That's Felton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's the toss as they look to run. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now McCarthy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Check go.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. To the goal line and in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready up.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, we might be running out of time.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's go. Check out.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? 70 Lion.
Here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Second and 10.
Set, go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down. But with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps them short of the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now this is... the ball's out. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throw on the run is complete. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Mason. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll drop to throw. You'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, You better get open quick as that ball is coming out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. They'll run here. And he'll work this into the red zone inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.